if that bill moves forward, goes to hearings and so forth, where will the Attorney General's office be involved in that kind of legislation?
Well, those are the types of bills where a legislator may ask whether we would have any problems defending the statute, which I can't foresee.
Especially because our Constitution says only
since it says
gold and silver should be legal tender, so it actually should be okay with the Constitution.
but frankly, I mean, it would be, you know, part of the legislative debate, and my office usually just provides legal opinions. We don't really advocate a position one way or the other. Frankly, if people want my private views, they ask me privately and not on stupid politics. But no,
I get in trouble for it later.
Well, I do have to live with the legislature, so I'm not going to
I understand.
pick sides in a fight. But
off the record.
Off record with the mic up a little high.
But it is interesting because it was one of the grassroots, one of our meetup member that he got with a senator, and they wrote it, and I think, Jerry's just he's coming on the show, Jerry Titus, who helped co-author it. It is in there, and we're going to see if we can get that to fly, so you might have to...
All right.
Yeah, there have been similar, in the same vein. I found it very interesting you talking about state sovereignty, and we all love that word because we know that in the sovereignty of the states is really the essence of the Union.
Freedom.
There has been, and now many states
I think it's 8 to 10.
No, I think it's more than that.
Is it?
Yes.
It's going up every day.
It first began in New Hampshire, restatement of the sovereignty of states' rights.
Right.
And the requirement of states in terms of the protection of the citizens of that state. And
basically tell the federal government, let our Attorney General do his job, let our legislature do his job, and you go
fishing.
You'll do a lot more good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I can speak to that a little bit. All the years I spent in Washington in both the Senate and the White House, I'd heard a number of presidents, particularly Ronald Reagan, who spoke very eloquently about, you know, the return of sovereignty to the state, and they call it devolution. So I was all attracted to the idea that power would be returned to the states. You know, I was younger and more idealistic. I think now I'm starting to be more of an advocate that instead of waiting for the federal government to return power, we should really be about having the states exercise their sovereignty. And with the exercise of sovereignty comes the real authority and the power that the states should have. So I would be perfectly willing to defend our state's legislature and our state's governor in exercising sovereignty.
Oh, that gets
Did I say the right thing?
You did.
What a way!
This is my Attorney General.
what a way to wrap us up, Greg.
Did I pass Stupid Politics 101?
Politics 101. Every time you said sovereignty, you passed the test.
Thank you so much.
We are so happy that you were willing to do the show. We appreciate it. We are just grassroots, but we feel we are important because we do vote.
And next time you're back in Allen County or any place in the northeast Indiana, you know you're coming this way.
We'll buy you dinner.
Take you to lunch, have you out for dinner, and invite you on to Stupid Politics.
That's right.
I'll look forward to it.
Okay, great.
And do you have a website that people...
I do. There's a number. You know, I've been promoting this IndianaConsumer.com.
IndianaConsumer.com.
And people who are interested in protecting their own personal privacy, that might be of some interest. We have what we call our toolbox. So things like do not call that a lot of people know, but there's things like protecting your credit. You can have your credit reports frozen so people can't access your credit without your knowledge.
We're going to run out of time. IndianaConsumer.com. And what's your web address that if they want to see what you're up to and want to write nice letters?
If they go to Access Indiana, you'll see all of the elected officials and all. So that's kind of the universal. I think it's www.in.gov.
Oh, you're right. I find the Secretary of State, and this is the Attorney General, Greg Zoeller, and I get your emails. You can actually get, do you still have that? I got it when you were running, where if I'm on your mailing list.
Well, we have a new one. That was the political one. This one's called Z-Mail.
Oh, you wear a suit and a cape?
Yeah.
Gmail.com.
Well, no, those are just the ones that come out of the office that are the
So how do
government.
if I want to get on that list, how do
But
I?
if you go to, depending on what it is you're interested in receiving, but start with that www.in.gov and go to our link, and there's a number of things you can sign up for, so we encourage that.
That's great.
Great.
Our man Greg, right?
Thank you again, Mr. Zeller.
It's a pleasure to be on with you.
Great to have you, Greg.
Yeah, we were very excited up here in Fort Wayne to have you. Oh, there it is,
Okay.
www.indiana.gov.
Very
Gosh, they are good in that control room.
I tell you what,
Put
this
'em on the trot and
this
then
was really incredible how well this came together and all the support
What
that
do
we
they
get
say,
here
God works
from
in
the
mysterious ways?
his wonders to perform, yes.
That's great.
Well, we keep hoping you, and your term is 4 years,
It is.
so you can take a little sign of relief and then,
You don't have to focus on politics all the time, so I'm glad to leave that for another year.
okay.
Can I take your hand?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. Again for a little bit. And don't forget, we're here to
Absolutely.
go to door for you when you need some help.
I think I'm back up next month, didn't I say I was
Oh,
coming
March.
up for you? That's right.
Oh, good.
So I still dabble a little
We're
bit.
gonna maybe have a live show with them, the candidates, to put together for our chairs. It's gonna be as you said, politics up here is fun.